Spurs have Chris Hughton available again after suspension, so Graham Roberts is moved back to the centre of the defence to the exclusion of Paul Price. And Steve Archibald has recovered from a damaged ankle to take his place in attack. Centre-half Kevin Moran has produced the only 2 Manchester United goals in their last 6 games at Old Trafford. One of them secured a welcome win here against West Bromwich Albion on Easter Monday, and this is the same United side that was on duty then, with Scott McGarvey declared fit after treatment on an ankle injury. Manchester United then to kick off against the Tottenham side, who have beaten them 3 times already this season and who badly need a 4th win to sustain their championship challenge. The points, of course, no less important for United, and a great sense of anticipation here. Ray Clements playing his 550th league game this afternoon. And the referee is Derek Lloyd of Worcester, who was once on the books of Stoke City as a player. Stapleton, and handball given against Hughton. Chris Hughton, who's missed the 2 games that Spurs have played already this week through his suspension. Kidman's cross, and it skimmed off Roberts, but behind him was Perryman. And Hoddle looking to release Archibald and picks him out perfectly. And Steve Archibald showing a little touch of rustiness and acknowledges his disappointing control. He looks for Stapleton and finds the head of Miller. Hoddle. Stapleton trying to halt him before he got into his stride. The pass was aimed for Galvin, who dispossessed Kidman. Possibilities for Tottenham here. Archibald! John Kidman showing perhaps that he is still feeling that injury. And Galvin took it away from him. Picked his man as he cut it back. It was Archibald who couldn't keep it down. Stapleton. This is McGarvey trying to link up with Robson. Tottenham able to counter that thrust easily enough. Koppel. An advantage had been played, I think, for Galvin, initially impeding Koppel. But the second challenge by Galvin was clearly a foul. Free kick this time for a push by Roberts on Stapleton. Roberts protests that Stapleton was backing into him. Never easy for the referee to pick the right decision in those types of instances, with both players jockeying for positions. Tottenham have to set the defensive wall. United have the free kick. Grimes and McGarvey, who tried to mask the view of Clements, and it was Robson, and the England goalkeeper gets away with a miscalculation with the dive. Robson's shot, Clements fumbled, and it's only a corner. Which was dealt with by Hazard. Albiston. Grimes got a touch. Clements can have an easier task now. And uses the ball superbly. This is Galvin. He gets it back from Crooks. Archibald. And it was Galvin who, in the end, fired the ball low across the face of Gary Bailey's goal. After Archibald had taken it away from Ray Wilkins, and Galvin had had the shot. Kidman, who has a real problem with his back injury when he strikes the ball long like that. Robson feels that it was handball by Roberts. He gets no sympathy from Mr. Lloyd, and goes off to take the corner. Moran launched himself at it, but did so unfairly. Tottenham have certainly looked secure as a unit in this first half, and occasionally sprung forward with some telling breaks from midfield. Galvin. Robson. It isn't the easiest of surfaces for the players, it must be said. Garvey trying to offer a target for Moran. United pick it up with Koppel. And Wilkins is beyond the far post. It's a corner off Perriman. Cross struck deep by Koppel, and Wilkins taken up an intelligent position, but Perriman blocked the header. But the whistle that goes is the half-time whistle, with Ray Clements the busier of the two goalkeepers in the first half, and surviving one rather unconvincing save following a free kick taken by Brian Robson. Manchester United still with the problems of scoring goals here at Old Trafford, and at half-time it's Manchester United 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Steve Koppel, described by Ron Atkinson, the Manchester United manager, as being at the very peak of his form at the moment, and maybe United needing more of his natural width in this second half. Certainly been a frantic first 45 minutes, with the importance of the occasion perhaps getting to both teams, and a contributory reason to why the match at the moment is still goalless. United attacking the Stretford end in the second half. Hoddle, who produced the more controlled moments in the first half. Miller having to judge the bounce. Hoddle again. Hoddle. This is Crooks, and it's a good run too. Villar in the middle, and Hazard's arriving as well. Corner. It was Wilkins who got a touch at a crucial moment. Crooks was onside and away. And look at Hazard covering the ground, but Wilkins just got there. Hoddle will take the corner. Roberts making his run around the penalty spot. And Bailey loses it and reclaims it. Bailey had made up his mind to come for the corner, but Roberts applied the pressure and no foul was given. McGarvey glances it on and finds Koppel in space. Miller and Stapleton tangling off the ball in the middle. Stapleton recovering to challenge Clements. The linesman flagged, the referee let play go on, but certainly Clements was in trouble in dealing with the cross. But this is Crooks, took it beautifully, and Bailey is helped out by Gidman on the line, and Garth Crooks applauds the pass that freed him. When Garth Crooks sprang through the middle, Bailey came out to try and block him. The ball rolled towards the United net, but Gidman was there to save them. McGarvey, a good header for Stapleton, and it's Wilkins, and again the finish was lacking. Roy Wilkins must be wondering what he has to do to score in league football. He was well into the clear after McGarvey and Stapleton had linked up so well. Hoddle firing the pass forward in the direction of Crooks. McQueen across, which will give Tottenham the chance to make their substitution. Paul Price comes on for Paul Miller. In case very much of like for like, Price will go straight into the back four. Hoddle used Perryman as the decoy. Wilkins. Here's Coppell. Tottenham's turn to scurry back. Coppell will have to check the momentum to wait for help, which arrives from Gidman. Coppell again. Gidman had run offside. Wilkins is onside. Roberts away. Now Crooks. And Gidman showing skill of his own to beat Villiers. An enterprise, two of his own to take on Houghton and look for Coppell. Steve Coppell looking the most likely route to produce a goal for Manchester United. It's Wilkins, McGarvey and Clements and Roberts so close to each other, but there was no margin for error. Villiers. It's McGarvey who got a toe in for United. This is Robson looking to use his strength against Hazard, who clearly pushed him away with the elbow. Tottenham certainly will have to look to their concentration here. Clements waits, and McQueen. McGarvey couldn't turn it in. It's frustration for United again, when three players converged on a loose ball. And Scott McGarvey was the one who got the shot. It was blocked. Here's Price. And Crooks was thinking of a pass in the direction of Villiers. Moran. Same for McGarvey. Price beat him in the air. Perryman. Looking to extend the range of the pass. And the feet were high by Grimes, and free kick rightly given in Tottenham's favour. Forward from Hoddle, out from McQueen. Here's McGarvey. Goes on outside Coppell, and then ahead of him. Coppell spotted that United had numbers massing on this near side. And Stapleton, was he wrestled there? He was! By Paul Price. And Manchester United have a penalty. That was the infringement by Price on Stapleton. Now, Frank Stapleton took the last Manchester United penalty and missed it against Liverpool. Clements And Hazard leading the protests. But Mr. Lloyd has given his decision. 20 minutes played in the second half. And Ray Clements is going to be booked for dissent. He saved the penalty last Saturday from Ipswich's John Walk. He's already saved a penalty this season from Kevin Keegan. And the man charged with beating him here is Steve Coppell. It's 1-0. Tottenham feel aggrieved. Coppell is delighted. It was hit firmly to the right of Clements and it beat the dive.
After 66 minutes of the game, the scorer is Steve Coppell.
So Tottenham must look for a response here to a decision that clearly upsets them. Coppell. McGarvey chases. Paul Price on the field, just a matter of minutes as a substitute, and giving away that penalty. Grimes. Here's Goodman. Coppell in the end using Wilkins. But they've left Coppell, who's got McGarvey and Stapleton waiting for the cross. But Manchester United only get a corner off Roberts. McQueen waiting on the edge of the area to try to time his approach. Such an important weapon for Manchester United, but it reaches Stapleton. Clutched under the bar by Clements. With perhaps defenders' eyes distracted by McQueen's presence. Stapleton finding enough room. Crooks wasn't the kindest of bounce. Coppell. This is McGarvey with Price. Wilkins. Given a yard of space, can he make it count? With a cross that so nearly reached Scott McGarvey. If Tottenham are to pull this goal back, this is the man perhaps most likely to create that opening. Villar. Back. Perryman. Crooks, good turn, Hazard, and Bailey was down quickly, but Mick Hazard didn't get full power. Good turn from Crooks that lost McQueen, and then Hazard stepped in. Grimes. Coppell using Albiston. Wilkins wants the return from Grimes. Slightly impeded as he made his run. But Orbiston has won it back from Price. And the goal from Scott McGarvey. Two minutes left. It's McGarvey's first in the Football League, coming just 5 days before his 19th birthday. And he'll be grateful for the tackle there by Arthur Orbiston on Paul Price, and the cross that was delivered right onto McGarvey's head.
87 minutes, a great goal from Scott McGarvey.
And the 3 points now belong to Manchester United. And it's a day that's brought great joy for Scott McGarvey. Robson. John Gidman has seen through another 90 minutes despite that damage back. He can play a safety ball. Stapleton makes something of it. Takes on Price. Grimes. Well, 3 would have been very hard for Tottenham to take. Here's Archibald. Now Villar, and a fine save from Bailey. And even consolation is denied to Tottenham. Really hit well by Ricky Villar, and Bailey covered the ground superbly. Crooks. After 3 defeats by Spurs this season, it's Manchester United's turn at last. Paul Price, who'd been on the field just 6 minutes as a substitute when he was adjudged to give away the penalty that turned the game, scored by Steve Coppell. And then it was Price who was caught in possession. That also led to the second goal, scored by Scott McGarvey. A final score then at Old Trafford is Manchester United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0.